Secretary of State Paul Pate sent an absentee ballot request form to every Iowan for the primary out of concerns about the pandemic, and Iowans responded. More than 500,000 people voted this past Tuesday in that primary election. Do you think it's a good idea to do that again for the general election?
Well, I think what you're going to see from the legislature, and you're going to see, and there's a lot of these issues that have come up that should the legislature be weighing in on, or if so, when is the proper time? We're having those conversations. Our committee chairs are having those conversations. What role the legislature should play in decisions like that, and I think that you'll see some legislation as we work through the process that will provide some clarity on what the next election may look like and what the absentee ballot situation will look like.
So yet this session.
I think that that's the expectation that Senator Whitver and I would have.
So what are you looking at?
Well, the most important thing in this situation is having certainty for campaigns on both sides of the aisle to know what the rules are. We can't go into an election with unknowns as far as will absentees be mailed out or will they not? Will date changes change from 29 days to 49? The most important thing for all of us on both sides of the aisle is to know exactly what the rules are. And so I understand why he would have made some changes in the middle of this pandemic, but now that we're back in session, we want to just make sure that whatever the rules are come November, we know them when we leave, and so campaigns can prepare for that.
And I want just one, and I just want to throw in one thing. I think that the key is, as we've been, it's a shortened session, but there's been work going on, not only like Senator Whitver touched on with the budget. There's been work on some of these things going on, not just since we've returned to Des Moines, and that's why we wanted to make sure we came back prepared, not just on the budget, but also policy pieces like this. So those discussions have been going on before we returned on Wednesday.
Mr. Speaker, if you start restraining the use of absentee ballots, you're going to get Democrats mad.
The expectation is not putting any restraints on anything. I think it's the legislature weighing in and making sure that that decision is made, providing that clarity for campaigns moving into November.